When people stand or sit with a forward head posture, the chest becomes really tight and the upper back becomes weak, and then a hump appears between the head and the neck. In order to correct this posture, we'll focus on opening up the chest and strengthening that upper back. When the shoulders are brought back, the ear also then needs to be in alignment with the shoulder, and this is called a plumb line. First, stretching the chest. You'll want to fold the towel in half, roll it up, and go ahead and put tape around it just to hold it in place. Put the towel like this along the table, and then place your spine right along the table, allowing the head to drop off the towel. Bringing the arms out, drop them by the sides like this. You can start a little bit low, hold it for a full minute. Then bring it up into the cross-like position and hold this one for a full minute. And if you find that your arms are starting to drift up, just hold on to a couple weights or some cans of tomatoes, and that'll help to drop the shoulders back. And then finally, bring the arms up completely, as if you're in a Superman position. And this is really where you're going to feel a difference between one shoulder versus the other. So for me, my left shoulder seems to be drifting up a little bit. And again, to create more tension, you'll maybe want to hold on to some weights or something heavy. And then just hold this for a full minute, just allowing the muscles to completely relax. If at any point you feel any numbing, you can just drop the arms back into a more neutral position. This can also be done with cactus arms, where the arms are in a 90-degree position. And then bring them all the way up and again into that Superman with the elbows locked. And then just hold it and relax. The next position is for exercising. And did you notice how I got off the table? I have a whole video on proper sleeping positions. And that's how you get off the table properly, is to roll to the side and push yourself up, not coming up like this. Puts pressure on the low back. Now we're going to move on to the exercises. You want to put your arms in a cactus position, and you're going to be pushing against the table, or if you're doing this on the floor, or if you're doing it up against a wall. You're going to start with the elbows down, pushing, pushing, pushing. And the arms need to be flat, coming all the way up. And this is an exercise, and it looks like it's really easy, but it can be very strenuous. Coming all the way up into that Superman, and you're really pushing those forearms into the table. Then continue bringing it down, pushing again into the floor or the table with your elbows and your forearm. And you should start feeling sore after doing these about 10 times. And focus on posture, not speed, for this particular exercise. And if you find you can't go all the way up or all the way down, just do the movement as much as you can for what is comfortable for you. And we're working all those upper, mid-back, the latissimus, the trapezius, the rhomboids. They're all getting worked out in this exercise. And try to get through an entire range of motion with this. And then the next one is a reverse push-up. So normally you push like this. We're going to do the opposite, where we're going to make 2 fists, bring the elbows down, and push against the table, lifting the chest. And you're going to hold this anywhere from 10 to 30 seconds. Try to keep the neck relaxed. Try to, if you need to release the spine, you can bend your legs, release that low back, and then relax. Whoa, and you might be getting winded from this because it is really intense if you're doing it correctly. Once again, fists up, squeeze the shoulder blades together as hard as you can. Try to relax the neck, relax the jaw, relax the feet. You should just be creating pressure between the shoulder blades. Just on those muscles should be working. Try to isolate them. And relax. And let's do one more, and I'm going to really push it together and really try to bring my body up, my upper back at least, squeezing together as hard as you can. Make sure to take nice deep breaths. And relax. And you'll want to maybe give yourself a big hug and stretch those muscles out. These exercises can also be done standing. Put your arms parallel to the floor and squeeze together. And so from the back, it's going to look like this. Arms together, parallel, and squeeze together as hard as you can, holding for a full minute. Make sure not to raise the shoulders up. Keep the shoulders dropped down and squeeze together. Also, you can do the hitchhiker one where you rotate all the way back so the thumbs are back and you're squeezing down. You're getting some of the lower muscles here, and you're visualizing getting these 2 bones, the scapula, into your back pocket, squeezing down and together. So the first one is more the center of the back, squeezing together, and then the other one is more down and together in a diagonal. And finally, seated rows. You could just do these on your own or with a TheraBand. And what you'll want to do is roll your shoulders forward and squeeze back. Here's the side position. Roll your shoulders forward and bring them back. Forward and bring them back. And then with the resistance band, put your feet down here and then bring the arms up and pull them back. Up and pull them back, squeezing the shoulder blades together and holding it. Again, up and then squeeze together the shoulder blades. We will be launching a new YouTube video every Wednesday and Friday at 3 p.m. and I'll be available for any questions you have or suggestions for future videos.